Breaking news involving the Supreme Court. Chief Justice John Roberts says he will not meet with Senate Democrats about the flag controversy involving Justice Samuel Alito.
Alito has declined to recuse himself from 2 January 6th related cases. This all comes after reporting that revealed controversial flags were flown outside 2 of Alito's homes. Similar flags were flown by people who stormed the Capitol on January 6th. Justice Alito says his wife hung them and she is responsible and he is not responsible. NBC News senior Washington correspondent and anchor of Hallie Jackson Now. Hallie Jackson is here with us in studio. Hallie, good to see you.
You too.
So Chief Justice Roberts is responding to 2 Senate Democrats who said, we want to sit down and talk this through. And what did he say?
Well, in this new letter, Kate, that's out in just the last hour, he's basically saying thanks, but no thanks. He says such a meeting would not be advisable. And let me quote you here. He says the format proposed, a meeting with leaders of only one party, because remember, they're both Democrats, who have expressed an interest in matters currently pending before the court, simply underscores that participating in such a meeting would be inadvisable. He also says in this letter, and this goes back to the issue of the recusal, or the non-recusal from Justice Alito, he says it is his decision on whether to step aside or not. That is the way that the code of conduct is set up for the Supreme Court, that newly put in place code that was instituted last fall. It is enforceable from the justices themselves. Now, Alito, in his letter yesterday, lays out a long list of reasons why he says he is not going to step aside from these key cases involving January 6 defendants and former President Trump's immunity claim as it relates to election interference, because he says he didn't fly those flags. His wife did. In fact, he goes on to say, my wife is fond of flying flags. I am not. He makes very clear he asked her in one instance to take down a flag for a few days. She did not. He says that as far as the appeal to heaven flag, which we showed in that image from January 6th, green pine tree, white background, it's rooted in the Revolutionary War. It has since become a symbol of Christian nationalism and linked to support for former President Trump. Justice Alito says he didn't know about that connection, and neither did his wife at the time. He says as far as the other flag, the one on the left side of the screen here, it's long been seen as a symbol of distress. He says his wife flew it after a very nasty, as he says, neighborhood dispute with somebody who was a neighbor that apparently followed her down the street. She raised that as a sort of a sign of protest in that instance.
So, Hallie, we've heard from the chief of the highest court, but then there's also the court of public opinion, right? Sure. And when it comes for the Supreme Court, they're not doing too well. 39% approval rating. That's according to a Marquette Law School poll released just last week. How might this flag controversy further impact the way the public is viewing the court?
Yeah, that's I think remains to be seen as far as polling and how that goes. But I think the numbers that you just shown are really indicative of where the American people are. It is very consistent with polling that's been done over the course of the last couple of decades, showing that now, in the years since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, they've hit a near record low approval rating. It's been typically in the past 50, 60%, et cetera. Very different now. And this is something that Democrats are keenly aware of. You saw the Judiciary Chair, Democrat Senator Dick Durbin, say, hey, part of this, right, in his letter, saying part of this is the crisis of confidence that the American people have in the Supreme Court because of the optics of what Democrats perceive as ethical lapses. Republicans don't see it the same way. Some have expressed support for Justice Alito, saying, hey, you have every right to recuse. And former President Trump himself has come out several times in just the last 24 hours praising Alito for his decision not to step aside.
Hallie Jackson, great to have you. Thanks so much. And by the way, you don't want to miss Hallie Jackson coming up on Hallie Jackson Now. That streams live starting at 5 p.m. Eastern on NBC News Now.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.